Hello, this is Module 1 of the Patient Safety Reporting System Training Program. In this module, we will discuss the overview of the system and the administrative functions available to the facility administrators. The Patient Safety Act was signed into law in 2004. The Patient Safety Online Reporting System allows for both mandatory reporting and for voluntary reporting of adverse events to the New Jersey Department of Health. The statute was designed to improve patient safety in hospitals and other healthcare facilities across the state. The Patient Safety Reporting System is designed to help healthcare facilities submit events and provide a root cause analysis to fulfill the law's mandatory reporting requirements. This module will provide an overview of the PSRS online reporting system, show you how to access the system as a facility administrator, and show you how to add, manage, or change other users of the system within your facility. Submission of the initial event information must occur within 5 business days of the discovery of the event. PSRS will be automatically notified when an event is submitted. The system contains many automatic emails that we will discuss further in later modules. PSRS will review the submitted event and determine the next steps you will need to take regarding this particular event and if your event is reportable or not. There are 5 possible review outcomes, which we will go over in Module 2. Once PSRS makes an initial determination, your facility will receive an email regarding the determination of your event and what steps you will need to take next. If PSRS determines that your event is reportable, an RCA submission will be required. The RCA must be submitted within 45 calendar days of the initial event submission. When you complete and submit your RCA, PSRS will receive an automatic notification that your RCA is ready for review. PSRS will review your RCA to determine if reporting criteria are met. If not met, PSRS will provide feedback and comments to help guide you to thoroughly submit the required information. These comments are provided within the PSRS system. Facilities can review and make changes to the RCA based on PSRS feedback and comments. We will cover how to make changes to your RCA in Module 3. PSRS will work with you until the requirements are met. Before accessing the system, each user must sign a user confidentiality agreement. You will need to agree to the terms of the agreement and enter your contact information. The name of your facility will be in a drop-down menu when you fill out the required information. When you have filled in all the information, hit the Submit button. Once you hit the Submit button, PSRS will receive your information and approve or deny your access. If approved, an email will be generated and sent to you with your user ID and one-time authorization key. Please note that users must not share their IDs or passwords with anyone. You may add additional users at your facility at any time, but do not share your password or let others use your account. Each facility will have a minimum of 2 PSRS liaisons. These facility administrative users will be referred to as FAC admins. PSRS will set up new FAC admins. If you are new to the system, you must call PSRS. The number can be found on the PSRS website. PSRS will set you up with a username and send you a one-time access key to register for the PSRS system. Once registered, FAC admins can add additional users within their facility. These additional users will be able to enter, edit, and view information about specific events and RCAs. The FAC admins are responsible for maintaining the users registered at the facility. PSRS will not be responsible for those users. PSRS will send you a link to register for the system, your username, and a one-time user authorization key to submit your registration. Some of the fields will be pre-populated for you from the information you provided on the user confidentiality form you signed. The username and authorization key must be entered exactly as it is received from PSRS. The authorization key is case sensitive. Enter the requested information and hit the Submit Registration button. DOH will review your registration information and email you a link to complete your registration. After the Submit Registration button, you will be taken to another screen that will give you the option to access the PSRS system through your My New Jersey account or give you the option to create a My New Jersey account if you do not already have an account. If you are creating a new My New Jersey account, The password you create on the screen will remain your password to access PSRS. You will be asked for a question to answer should you forget your password and need a prompt to remind you. Note that your authorization key emailed to you earlier is not your password. It is for one-time use only. Now that you have a My New Jersey account, you will use this screen to log into the system using your login ID and password, and also be given the opportunity to again register for My New Jersey if you did not complete the process shown on the last screen. Once you have registered through the My New Jersey system, you will be able to access the PSRS by clicking on the circled link. Once registered, the link will always appear when you log into the My New Jersey system. That link will send you to the home page. We will be covering all the tabs on the main menu ribbon and helping you to navigate the home page in this training session. The next section will discuss adding and editing users. FAC admins can set up additional facility users as report readers and/or report writers. These users will have the ability to edit and enter information regarding events and RCAs. The FAC admin is responsible for giving each facility user the level of access they wish that user to have. Remember that only FAC admins will receive an email prompt that PSRS has reviewed or made comments to an event or an RCA. Other users will be able to read the comments in the system, but they will not receive emails. FAC admins are responsible for any users they add to the system and responsible for maintaining their users and keeping their information up to date. If a user leaves your facility at some point, you are responsible for removing them from the system. PSRS will not be responsible for any users a FAC admin creates. To add new users, use the home screen to access the Admin tab on the far right of the toolbar and choose User Maintenance from the drop-down menu. This link will send you to the User Facility Maintenance screen where you will see your existing users. To create a new user, click on the Create New User link. To add a user, type in their email address and then hit the Send button. This will generate an email to invite your user to register for the system. Your new user will follow the same steps you used to initially gain access to the system, including signing the confidentiality agreement. Once the new user signs the user confidentiality agreement, the new user will show up in your user registration screen. From here, you can approve or deny the request. To approve, click on the Edit link, review the information, and if correct, change the status from pending to granted, and then hit the Save button. The new user will show up in your User Facility Maintenance screen. To edit the user you created, click on the View link where you will be taken to a new screen. Once there, click on the Edit User Info tab to edit your facility user. Please note that you cannot edit their username, which was assigned to them. Also note that the one-time user authorization key was granted by PSRS and cannot be edited. FAC admins can edit email addresses, first and last names, and phone numbers. You can also use the screen to revoke the user's access should they no longer need access to the system. You can also uncheck the Is Approved box to revoke their access. Once you have updated their information, the system will inform you that your update was successful. Please remember that only FAC admins can edit or add new users and are responsible for managing these users. To review, please remember that all users must register on the My New Jersey network. A minimum of 2 FAC admins are required for each facility. FAC admins can create additional users. FAC admins are responsible for keeping facility information and user profiles up to date. And remember that only FAC admins will receive emails from PSRS. Next module, Module 2, we'll go over how to enter an event and communicating with the PSRS about the event.